Good morning, everyone. Welcome. My name is Susan, and we're going to do a nice little half-hour chair yoga class today. So just relax and find yourself a comfortable chair. If you can, something maybe a little bit sturdier with a nice strong back. All right. Now, the breathing is in through the nose, out through the nose. Nice, long, full, smooth breath. All right. So basically it's just learning how to relax, and once you start to relax, the breathing will become a little bit easier for you. And always remember to try and suspend your breath between the inhale and the exhale, so just hold it for a few seconds, all right? And just do your best, but try not to hold your breath, all right? The breathing, the same breath through the whole class, long and smooth, and I will gently remind you from time to time as well. All right, so sitting back in the chair, I want you just to sit back and relax. So we always start the class with a couple of minutes of pranayama. Prana is breath and pranayama is breath control. So just to relax and kind of, get in tune with our breath. So today we're going to, I always choose a different mudra every week. So today we're going to sit and practice our pranayama in Hakini mudra. So all I want you to do is, as you sit back and relax in your chair, just bring your hands together and make like a little tent. Just put all the fingertips together. That's it. So this Hakini mudra helps with concentration. Now you see people often in this hand gesture when they're thinking or planning or maybe plotting, who knows. So just sit back, hands like this. Close your eyes. Let's take a nice long smooth breath together. Relax those shoulders. Continue on your own personal pranayama for the next 2 minutes. Just breathe. Long, full, smooth breath. Inhale completely. Suspend your breath. Exhale fully. Now's the time to drop your day and settle your mind, and to set an intention for your practice today. Focus on any situation in your life that needs guidance from your higher self. It's time to lower the heart rate, lower our blood pressure, and lower our anxiety level. Try to find stillness in mind and body. For one more breath. And on the exhale, now I want you to bring your hands together. Now let's rub them vigorously to activate our hand chakra. Hands on your heart center, close your eyes. Now at this point, I'd like you to sit nice and tall in your chair. So just being aware of your posture. So straighten that spine out. Let's take a few breaths together to tune out. Inhale. One more nice long smooth breath. And on your exhale, I want you to drop 3 fingers, keep the index fingers together, preparing for Jupiter Mudra. Now at this point, just a couple of things before we go any further. Being aware of how your legs feel. Ankle and knees are nice and lined up, so being aware of our alignment. Knees are nice and safe, legs are completely relaxed. All right, back is straight, shoulders relaxed. Let's take a big breath, and on the exhale, let's come up all the way as high as you can that's comfortable for you. Sitting tall on those sit bones, let's wake up that physical body. Let's wake up that spine. Reach, breathe. Now I'm going to try and cue you on the breath. So when I say on the next exhale, or your next exhale is when I want you to try and breathe, because we always move on the exhale. Or move, I should say, on the exhale, right? And one more breath. On the exhale, I want you just to lace your fingers up and bring your fingers and your palms up to the ceiling if you can. If you prefer to keep your hands laced with your, like in this position, that's fine. We're going to do some side bends from here, so take your breath. And on the exhale, I want you just to lean slightly to the right. Keep your back straight. You don't have to go far. And I want you to listen to your body, respect your limitations. If it doesn't feel good, you don't have to do it. You always have room to make little adjustments that suits you and where you are in your practice. And if you haven't done it before, you're really stiff, even if you barely move, that's okay. Think about the breathing. It all comes down to the breath. On the exhale, come up. Use your core muscles to help you move. Let's go to the left on the exhale. If you can go a little further, absolutely. Try and keep yourself as straight as you can. So try not to twist forward or back if you can help it. If you find that you're kind of losing your position, just back up a little bit, reposition. Set yourself up. Breathe. One more. Exhale up. Release the hands. Inhale into a gentle back bend. Or if you're not that flexible, just reach to the ceiling. Breathe. One more nice, long, smooth breath. Try to relax. And on the next exhale, bring the arms down. Bring them down to the side, slow and gentle with those shoulders. Hands on the lap. We're going to do a forward fold now. Take a breath. On the exhale, I want you just lean forward, bow your head, slide your hands along the outside of your calf. You don't have to go far. And just hang out here. And this is a nice forward fold. Bow your head and let's just round that spine a little bit. And let's start lengthening the spine. It's really starting to release the shoulders, the upper back, and the muscles up and down your spine. Forward fold. On the next exhale, come up slowly, gently. Reverse the blood flow so you don't get dizzy. All the way up, hands on the lap, sitting nice and tall. I'd like you to roll the shoulders out as best as you can. If you're a little tight, a little stiff, even if you barely move, we're going to do this again a little bit later on in the class, and you're going to see the difference and how looser you feel. And this is a nice little easy way to release. Start releasing the tension that we hold in our shoulders, our upper body, and even into our neck, and also increasing the circulation, the blood circulation into the upper body. Perfect. All right. Let's do a nice little move called the cat and the cow. All right, so this is a nice one for your spine. So what I want you to do here is you can just stay where you are in your seat, being aware of your posture, sit nice and tall. Now this one here, you can hold on. I'm going to move my chair a little sideways so you can see me. You can either hold on gently to the side of the chair, or if you want, you can keep your hands on your lap, okay? So let's get ready. Inhale, head up, chest out, look up to the ceiling. And on the exhale, I want you just to bow your head, round your back, round the shoulders, chin to chest, belly button to spine. Let's do this 2 more times. Follow the breath. Inhale all the way up, and this is your cow. Stretching your chest, stretching out your abdominals. Exhale into your little cat, lengthening the spine, releasing upper back. This is a wonderful stretch for your lower back. Again, following the rhythm of the breath all the way up, inhaling up. And exhaling. And then slowly bring yourself up, very, very slowly. All right. Now that's our cat and our cow. Like I said, it's a very good little move, little stretch for the upper back, but especially that lower back. This also stimulates your digestion and your elimination, our lovely cat and cow. All right. Sitting nice and tall. Let's do a nice shoulder shrug from here. You can keep your hands on your lap, sitting nice and tall, always being aware of your posture. Take a big breath. Exhale out. Now I want you to hug your ears with your shoulders. Bring them up nice and tall. This is a nice, easy, quick way to release tension into the shoulders and the upper back. Breathe. Pay attention to the sensations of the breath. The breath is there to guide you. So every breath you take is long and smooth. On the exhale, come down. Let those shoulders just fall. It feels so good. Now let's roll them out again. Let's see if there's a little bit of a difference. Start rolling, inhaling. Follow the rhythm of the breath, moving slowly, gently, and very carefully. It's not a race. It's not a contest. And go back. Like I said, if you find that you're really stiff, you're not very flexible, just move a little bit is fine. Just try and move a little bit if you can. All right, perfect. All right, let's work on the neck. We're going to do some neck circles. Now, be very gentle and careful with your neck. If you have issues with your neck or your upper spine, if it doesn't feel good, you can stop. Don't worry about it. Don't force your body. You don't have to be aggressive in your stretches either, all right? Now, this is releasing, decompressing the muscles in the neck. They're very small, called scalene muscles. There's nerves and blood vessels. Just kind of releasing, lengthening, stretching, decompressing these muscles. And that goes for every move we make. It's doing the same thing. Lengthening, uncoiling, All right, releasing all that tightness. And bow your head. Make sure you're sitting nice and tall. Take your breath. On the exhale, roll your head over the left shoulder. Relax those shoulders, keep them low. And on the exhale, roll your head to the back. Releasing the throat, front of the neck. Exhale. The breath is nice and full and complete. And to the front. Now stay here, we're going to do the reverse. We're going to go to the right now. On the exhale, roll to the right. And on the exhale, roll to the back. Exhale to the left. And to the front. Exhale to the front. And slowly bring yourself up. Gentle. All right, perfect. Now, if you'd like, take a second or two and roll the shoulders out. The breath is nice and smooth, relaxed, starting to feel the relaxation settling in, starting to calm things down. Perfect. All right. So now we're going to do a nice little twist pose. So now we're going to work on flexibility of our spine a little bit more. So just stay where you are. I'm going to turn my chair just a little bit so you get a little bit of a better view of what I'm doing. Now, again, paying attention to how the legs and knees feel. Feet are nice and anchored to the floor. Legs are nice and relaxed. I'll still focus to the upper body for now. We're going to move down to the legs shortly. Now, left hand on the right knee, right hand, if you can, I want you just to hold on to the side of the chair. What we're going to do is we're going to take a breath. We're going to exhale. We're going to look over the right shoulder. Now, just be very careful with your spine. You don't have to torque your back or your neck and whip yourself around. You move very slowly. And when you find a comfortable place, if you want to go deeper, then you can press on your knee to the left and go a little bit further. Or back up if you have to, or come out of it if you have to. All right, but we always do it on the exhale. So let's do it together. Take your breath. Exhale, look over to the right. Back is straight, shoulders are nice and relaxed. Breath is full. Even in the twist pose, the breath is exactly the same. Smooth and complete. Now, like I said, if you want to go deeper, you can press on the knee, go a little further. Or if you have to back up, back up. Releasing the spine, keeping it flexible, balanced, and supple, releasing the nerves, the blood vessels, and the muscles up and down your spine. On the next exhale, slowly come back to center. All right, let's counterpose. I'm going to just reposition my chair. You can stay where you are. Right hand on the left knee, left hand onto the back of the chair. Take your breath. Exhale. Close your eyes. If that helps you really connect with your breath and relax, close your eyes. If you prefer to have them open, find yourself a drishti, a focal point, anywhere, and just stare at it. It'll help you concentrate. It'll help you focus. Clearing your mind, keeping yourself in the now. Right here, right now, where nothing matters, but how you feel, how your body is reacting, how your body moves, and your breath. On the exhale, come back to center. Perfect. All right, so we're going to take a little rest now. I want you to let your arms hang down. Now, sitting nice and tall, this is called the mountain pose or Tattasana. This is a resting neutral place. So anytime during the class, if you want to stop, if there's something you don't really want to do, if it's not going to really feel good for you, or, aggravate a condition or cause you pain, of course, come here. Keep that breath going. You can stay here as long as you'd like. Mountain, let gravity just pull those arms down, sitting tall, breathe. Focus on the sensations of the breath. I want you to feel that chest rise as you inhale. Suspend your breath and then exhale. Feel your chest lower or sink as you exhale. Let's do one more breath. Perfect. All right. Hands on the lap, and if you need to roll them out, roll them out. Roll them out whenever you'd like. All right. So let's work some lower legs. Now we're going to do a single leg stretch and a double leg stretch. Now this one here is going to start working some abdominals, pelvic floor muscles, nice big muscles, quads, hamstrings, and some hips even, all right? Okay, so So what we're going to do here now is I want you to scooch up in your chair just a little bit. So probably so you can have about half of your thigh is off, okay? So let me show you what we're going to do and then we can make little adjustments if you have to. Sitting nice and tall, I'm going to lean back just slightly and I'm going to lift one foot off the floor slightly. I'm going to stick it out and then bend. That's it, all right? And that's a single leg reach. Now, you're going to feel a nice little engagement of your quads, nice big muscles here as well, working a little bit of knee as well. So we're going to lift the foot slightly off the floor, the right foot out and bend. Keep the foot off the floor if you can. Now, if you can't get your leg very high, don't worry about it. If you can get it up a little higher, absolutely. All right, if you get your thigh off the chair completely, you can do that too. Now, sitting nice and tall, hold on to the chair, or you can have your hand on your lap in the chair, it doesn't matter. Ready? Right leg. Inhale, exhale. Keep going. Inhale, bend. And out. Exhale out. One more time. Inhale. And out. Bring it down and rest. All right. You should have felt that. You get a nice little fire into the quads here. Working the hip flexors as well. Let's try this side here. And ready? Lift the foot off the floor. Let's go. Inhale. Exhale. Sitting tall. If you get tired, stop when you have to. Put your foot on the floor. Don't be shy. Like I said, you don't have to force your body. We're only doing 3 on each side. And down and rest. All right, let's see if we can do both legs. Okay, so this one here will take a little bit more power. So this is really going to work a little bit more of your abdominals, your core muscles as well. So again, same position, holding on to the side of the chair, the bottom of the chair. This one here, you might want to lean back a little bit. And this one here is going to take a little bit more. So let's see what we can do. Same thing, 3, do what you can, all right? Lean back slightly, keep your back straight, foot off the floor, feet off the floor. Let's go, inhale. And one more time out. And in. That feels good. For something as simple as that, you get a lot of movement, a lot of engagement of those big muscles. All right? So we're going to do another one. This one's called the seat lift. This particular one here is working some abdominals. This is really good for your pelvic floor and your groin area. All right, let me show you this one here. I'm going to do a quick little demo and then we'll see what we can do together. So my feet are nice and comfortable on the floor. I'm going to scooch up just a little bit off. So about half of my thigh is off. My hands are going to be right in the front here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to lift, I'm going to push myself up and down. So it's called a seat lift. So you're just getting your seat, your bottom off the chair. It's not going to get very high. Just see if you can get it off a little bit. This is going to start working some of the arms as well. Biceps, triceps, shoulders too. So you're going to get your seat off the floor, bring it down 3 times, all right? Feet don't move. This one might be a little tougher, so give it a shot. Let's go. Inhale up and exhale down. And up. Again, up and down. And relax. All right. That one's a little tougher. It's a little harder on the hands too, but it's a nice little exercise to do. Roll the shoulders out. All right, perfect. Now, so what we're going to do now is I want you to scooch up in your chair again. Now I want you to scooch up a little bit more, and I'd like you to open up your legs. All right, so legs are as wide as you can get them. Ankle and knees are lined up, feet are a little bit into a V. If you want to straighten your feet for comfort, you can do that as well. There's always room to make little adjustments in everything we do to suit your body type and where you are and how you feel, all right? Just being aware of our alignment. Everything is nice and lined up. Now again, with the seat, wiggle around, make sure your sit bones are nice and anchored on the floor, that you're not going to worry about slipping and sliding off the chair. Now sitting nice and tall, we're going to do a nice side reach, a side bend. Now, sitting in this position is a nice stretch for the inner thighs, the pelvic floor, groin area, releasing those tight buttocks as well. And it's a gentle hip opener. So it's a really nice little stretch, releasing those hips. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you quickly. I'm going to let my left arm just kind of hang down. I'm going to reach up with the right arm, and I'm going to try and reach over if I can, if you can. If not, put your hand here. If you find that's a bit much, put your hand on your hip and do it this way. All right. Now, when you do this, when you lean to the side, try to keep yourself straight. And if your arm is up, your arm is lined up to the side of the body. So try not to lean forward or tilt back as best as you can. All right. And if you're, if you're at the office or somewhere where there's a lot of people around and you don't want to bring your arm up, put your hand on your hip. Nobody's going to know what you're doing. All right, or they might wonder. All right, so left arm is hanging down, spine straight. Let's go. Inhale, right arm up. If you can reach over as far as you'd like. If not, stay here. And this is a gentle lateral stretch of your spine. So it's moving your spine from side to side. We move it forward, we move it back, we twist it a little bit. So it's really nice for your spine. Keep it nice and balanced. And releasing and lengthening, stretching the whole right side of your body from the fingertips right down. And exhale, come up. All the way. Use your core muscles. This works your obliques as well, working your body from side to side. Roll the shoulders out if you feel you need to. Let's go to this side now. Let your right arm hang down. And when you're ready, let's go. Inhale up. And if you can, maybe one side of your body, you can go a little further. There's always one side that's a little stronger, more balanced, easier to work with. Maybe this side you can go a little deeper. Maybe this side's a little tighter for you and you can't go very far. It doesn't matter. Breathe. Change happens through movement, and movement heals. It's so important to try and keep our body moving as best as you can and as far as you can that's comfortable for you. Exhale up. Perfect. Down. All right. So now we're going to stay here just a little bit longer. Roll the shoulders up. Put your hands on your lap. Now this one here is called a straddled forward fold with a twist. So let me show you this one here. A couple of different ways to do this one here. First of all, I'll show you the full version, and then I'll show you the version with the block. If you happen to have a block handy or something to lift the floor up, then I'll show you if you don't have a block. Now the first one here, my legs are wide. I'm still in the same position, and I'm going to come down here, and my arm is up here. All right. Now, that can be a little bit intense, so this is where our little block comes in. I can just come here or here. Then you don't have to go as far. Here again, if you find lifting your arm up to the ceiling, this is really a good stretch for the shoulder. Just bring your arm out to the side if you can't get it up to the ceiling. Be very gentle. And if you find that's really not going to feel good, just do it like this. But look up to the ceiling, all right? It's a little bit of a twist. And if you don't have a block, just do it like this. Just let your arm hang. You don't even have to touch the floor, all right? So let's see what we can do. I'm going to do one side with the block and one without. All right, so my right arm is going to go down, left arm down, right arm up. Ready? Big breath. Exhale. Look up to the ceiling. It's a bit of a twist as well. One more breath. Exhale up, come up slowly. All right, roll it out if you need to. This side I'll use my block. Ready? Right arm down, left arm up. It is a lot easier with the block. One more breath. Exhale up. All right, that's a pretty deep stretch. So if you try it again and you find it's a little too uncomfortable for you, you know what, and you don't have a block, even if you just do it this way, just twist. You can keep your hand on your lap if you want and just look up to the ceiling. You're still going to get a nice stretch, all right? So like I said, you can always adjust these little ones. Now let's start winding things down. Let's get into our child's pose, Balasana. I'm going to give you two ways to do that. Now I'll give you both versions and you can decide which one works for you. Now the full version is I'm going to come all the way down like this. And I'm just going to hang out, all right? Now, if you have issues with vertigo, high or low blood pressure, or anything like that, or makes you dizzy, don't worry about it. Just place your arms on your lap and just kind of relax and just kind of look at the floor if you want. Bow your head if you like, and round your back. Just let it all go, all right? Preparing for child's pose, big breath. And exhale. In whatever version you're in, if you're in the full version, you know, let gravity just pull those arms down. It's such a nice stretch for your shoulders, your arms, and lengthening your spine a little bit more. Just let it all hang out. Relax, breathe. Child's pose Balasana is a resting, neutral, and a full body stretch. So now's the time to thank yourself for being here today, for taking a little bit of time to sit and relax, stretch, decompress, re-energize, maybe just to turn the noises off for a while. And these stretches can be done anywhere by anybody and pretty well any chair. So, and you can modify them. Just do a short little version if you'd like, but it feels good and it's good for you. Just to stretch and release, decompress, uncoil those tight muscles, release the nerves, the blood vessels as well. But it's time to dedicate a little time for yourself. Give yourself time, give yourself permission to relax, even if it's just for 15 minutes, half hour, it doesn't matter. All right. On the next exhale, come up very, very slowly. Perfect. All right, now you can finally close your legs, sit back in your chair, sit all the way back and relax. Now let's prepare for Savasana, meditation, relaxation, reflection time. However you choose to bring this into your practice today. Sit back in your chair, sit back, relax, all right. Now at this point I want you just to find a place in your chair where you can literally melt into your chair. You can reposition your legs, you can let your arms hang down if you want to bow your head, it doesn't matter. Just find a nice place in your chair where you can just completely feel calm and relaxed. Little place of serenity in your chair. Close your eyes, breathe. Let your mind, your body, and your soul absorb the vibrations of the bells. Bring in your own energies to its appropriate frequency. Slowly bring yourself back into your space, back into the room. Wiggle your fingers and toes to bring life back to your body. And when you're ready, slowly bring yourself back up to your proper posture. So straighten that spine out. And bring your hands together. Let's rub vigorously to activate our hand chakra. Hands onto your heart center. Close your eyes. Let's take a nice long smooth breath together to tune in. Inhale. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Sat Nam. Shanti, Shanti, peace, peace. May love and light be with you always. Namaste. All right, wonderful. We're all done. That was lovely. All right, thank you for joining me today. Today is July 7th, by the way, in case you wonder what day it is today. So I hope you feel a little bit better, all right? And these are nice little easy little stretches to do, okay? So anyway, stay tuned. I'm going to be doing a hatha yoga, half-hour hatha yoga, and on the mat, of course, and then a little Pilates class, a half-hour Pilates class on the mat as well. So if you're interested, you can check those out. If not, we'll see you again soon, and take care of yourself. Get outside, get some sun on your face, go play, find something that makes you happy. But do it outside. That's what we need. All right? Thanks again.